Hello guys, welcome to a brand new video. Today we are doing
Walt Disney World ride tier list.
Yeah, so we've never really done a tier list before. So we're gonna list them from top to bottom, as the top being must ride no matter the wait, worth using a fast pass, we can wait a bit, 30 minutes or less, and then the last one being skippable. So we've seen like tier lists before from other channels, not necessarily Disney. We thought we'd give it a go for Disney World. So let's get into it. So first up, we've got Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. Where would you kind of rank that yourself?
Worth using a fast pass?
Yeah.
Because I don't want to be waiting like 5 hours for it.
No, it is a really good ride, but I'm not waiting loads for it. It's not like the best ride, do you know what I mean?
No, and the queue's horrible as well.
Next up is Big Thunder.
Probably a miss ride.
Yeah,
Me.
yeah, I'd wait whatever for that. It's just a really good ride.
Yeah.
Rattles you about, but in the best way. Next up, we've got It's Tough to Be a Bug.
Skippable, don't like it.
I like it though. So, what we got, right, so I would say like, it's worth using a fast pass for myself.
No, not that high up.
I really like it. I think it's quite funny. So maybe if you can't decide, so like you want skippable, but I
30
want...
minutes or less if I had to go on it.
Yeah, okay, we'll that middle ground. There we go. Next up we have Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger Spin.
I like it, but probably we can wait a bit.
Yeah, we can make it, yeah.
Don't want to be waiting too long for it.
No. Next up, Dinosaur.
Ooh, we can wait a bit, maybe?
Yeah.
It is good ride.
Yeah. I can, but is that higher than Buzz?
No.
Would
not.
you wait more for it than Buzz, or about the same?
About the same.
Okay, so it goes after Buzz then. So next up we have Expedition Everest. Where would you kind of rate this one?
I probably would do it every time.
Yeah, I would say it's a must ride, no matter the wait, to be honest. So top of the list.
Yeah.
Yeah, but would you rate it higher than Big Thunder?
Probably would, yeah. Because
Yeah.
it's more thrilling.
Yeah,
I think.
I'd agree with that. Next up we have Star Wars Smugglers Run.
Don't know, I think this one's for you rather than me because I'm not bothered.
I liked it, but I think it would only be good if you're all the people that are in that like pod, shall we say, are together. Otherwise it can get quite frustrating. Wait a bit. I'll say wait a bit, because it's really hard to get fast passes for.
Yeah.
But then again, if you had a fast pass, you'd still only be like without whoever you've got with you. So like for the two of us, it's not the best. But if you've got like 6 of you in there, like how it's built for, then you're gonna have a really good thing because you'll all be like communicating with each other.
Yeah.
So can wait a bit. We did wait quite a bit for it last time, but yeah, can wait a bit, I think. Next up, we've got Journey into Imagination with Figment. Ooh.
Probably skippable, I'd say.
Really?
Like, I like it, but I could skip it
If need be.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna say differently to that. I'm gonna say 30 minutes or less. So I
And
want
is
to
there
do
ever a
it.
30-minute wait?
Well, yeah. You know what? We'll do skippable. Because it's a good ride, but I could do without it if I needed to. Next up, we have Flight of Passage.
Ooh. Probably a miss ride.
Yeah.
Would you say?
Yeah, must ride no matter the wait, I think.
Yeah.
Because it is a really good ride. Like, you thought Soarin was good, and then you ride this, and it's just like feeling the banshee between your legs. It's just, it's amazing.
Yeah.
So yeah, must ride no matter the wait. But would we rate it higher than the other ones?
I'd probably put it. Yeah, probably the highest, I'd say.
Yeah. I think I'd have to agree with you there, to be honest. If it'll let us. There we go. Next up, we have Frozen Ever After. So the boat ride.
We can wait a bit, maybe.
Yeah.
Because we did wait a bit for it.
Yeah, I can wait a bit for it, but I could probably do more than 30 minutes.
Yeah, but not.
That's the only reason that it's in the week we can wait a bit for it. Like 30 minutes, I'm like, yeah, whatever, for like most rides. But yeah, Frozen,
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'll put, yeah.
Probably at the bottom of that.
Yeah, bottom of that pile.
Yeah.
Next up, Haunted Mansion.
Still one of my faves.
Yeah.
Must ride, no matter what the weight. I love it.
Yeah, and I think I would probably rate it between Everest and Big Thunder.
Yeah.
Would you say? Put it there. Yeah. One that divides a lot of people, but it's a small world. Where would you rate this on the thing?
Probably like we can wait a bit.
Yeah.
You've got to do it.
Yeah, you got. I feel like with every Disney trip, you have to do it at least once per trip, and like 30 minutes, like I said. Yeah, okay. But yeah, I can wait a bit. I can wait more than 30 minutes for it.
The queue's not that
Could
bad.
you wait more for it than you could Frozen? Where would you rate that on the scale of all the other ones, basically?
Probably at the bottom.
Bottom. Okay. Another one that's going to divide opinions because of all of the changes that's currently going on with it. The Jungle Cruise.
What would you say?
I really enjoy it because it's like unique every time.
Worth using a fast pass?
Yeah, because I wouldn't say I would ride it no matter the weight.
No.
Because I've seen queues get like ridiculous on that. I don't think it's as worth as much for that, but yeah, I'm gonna agree with you there. Yeah, but do we rate it more than Seven Dwarfs?
No.
Next up, we have Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. So this is a ride that wasn't even open when we were there last. It opened in the March just after.
After, yeah.
I mean, because it's a ride that we've never done before, I would have to just put sort of middle of the board just because we've never done it.
Yeah.
Because I'd definitely wait more than 30 minutes for it because we've never done it. But then I don't know how good it is to say I'd wait no matter the weight.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. Would you agree with that? So we'll just put it at the bottom of the pile, but in the middle.
Yeah.
Next up, we've got Mission Space.
Skippable.
Yeah.
Never doing it.
Yeah. As much as I enjoy it, like the more intense side I prefer. When you go on Smugglers Run now, looking at Mission Space, it looks like so dated because they say, "Oh, press these buttons," and
it just does it anyway.
Yeah, it does it anyway. It's not going to affect your ride. So I think if they updated that a little bit, maybe. But for now, skippable.
Never been on it and never will.
Navi River Journey. For me, this is a skippable.
I've never been on it, so probably put it in like 30 minutes or less one.
Yeah, just because you've never been on it. Yeah, okay, I'll agree with you there. But would you do it more than Tough to Be a Bug?
Yeah.
Okay. I've been on it once and I wasn't a fan. Waited a long time
I've seen like
for it.
POVs for it. And it looks alright, but
Yeah, it's over before it starts. And especially if you go on it and like the animatronic at the end, because if it breaks down, it like goes under the thing and they bring up a screen instead. So imagine waiting all that time to have a screen. Luckily I didn't, I had the animatronic, but it was still like, meh.
no, I've never seen Avatar either, so.
Yeah, I've not watched it all the way through. I tried to watch it, but... Next up, The Seas with Nemo and Friends.
Probably 30 minutes or less, I'd say, for that one.
Yeah, it's never really a long wait anyway, because it's more of a vehicle to get you to somewhere. It's not much of a ride, essentially, is it, really? But would you rate it higher than the other two on there?
Yeah.
You would. Next up, Peter's Pan's Flight.
I've never been on the one in Florida.
No, we've done the one in Paris like plenty of times. So we'll be going off that essentially.
I'm going to say worth using a fast pass just because the queues are always like stupid.
Insanely long, yeah.
So we'll use a fast pass for that.
Yeah, higher than any of the others, do you think?
Probably like in between.
In between. Okay. Next up, we have Pirates of the Caribbean or Caribbean, whichever one you want to say. It doesn't matter. It's the same ride.
Probably a must ride. It's a classic.
Yeah, a must ride. Although it's not my favourite version of it.
No.
I would say, yeah, must ride no matter what, because I do love Pirates of the Caribbean.
So next up, we have one of my favourite characters, Winnie the Pooh.
And if you've not seen the video already, Emily bought a Loungefly dedicated to the yellow bear.
Yeah.
Which we'll leave top right corner. I think that's what it is. Yeah, I love this ride.
Yeah, it's cute, isn't it?
Yeah. I'm gonna be a bit out there, and I'm gonna say a must ride no matter the weight.
Yeah. Everyone will be like, what?
Yeah. What? Well, above the other ones or about there?
About there.
Yeah. I can't wait to ride the one. Is it in Tokyo or I can't remember where it is. But there's like basically a completely updated and it's like trackless dark ride.
I don't think I've seen that.
A lot like Ratatouille, that kind of trackless thing. So it looks really cool. Next up is a pretty popular one that also divides a lot of opinions because people get angry with the reservation system, which I can fully understand. But we never rode it. No. It opened whilst we were in Florida, but if you've watched our vlogs before, you'll know that we just didn't have the patience to get up at like 5 AM or be in the park for 5 AM.
Not getting up at that time.
Yes, we went to Universal instead and managed to get quite a few re-rides.
Yeah.
So happy about that. But I think we've got to rate it similarly to Mickey and Minnie's just because we've not rode it.
Yeah.
But we'll probably ride it anyway, so yeah, about the same. But lower than Minnie.
So next we have Rock and Roller Coaster.
Yeah. I'm going to say must ride no matter the weight. I really enjoy it.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Would you rate it higher than any of the others or maybe just above Pooh?
Above Pooh, yeah.
Okay, yeah. I'll agree with that. Next up is Kilimanjaro Safaris in Animal Kingdom.
This is one of my favourites, so it'd be a must ride for me, no
yeah.
matter what the weight.
Yeah, I'm going to say the same to be honest. Obviously because they're real animals, they're, you know, it's completely different each time you do it.
Yeah.
Plus, if you go in the rain, you'll see all the elephants playing because they get really lively in the rain.
Yeah.
So
not in this country though.
I think about there. Do you think?
Yeah.
Just above Haunted Mansion.
I'd say more than Everest though.
Oh, okay. So like second place. Okay. Frozen sing along. So we've never actually done this, have we?
No, so skippable for me. That just shows.
Yeah, we had.
We did have a fast pass for it.
Yeah, but we were just like, I can't be asked.
No. Next up is Slinky Dog Dash.
Yeah, I'd say worth using a fast pass.
Yeah,
because the queue's a bit meh.
Yeah, nothing like, really going on.
No, so as much as I do love it, I would say worth using a fast pass on.
Yeah.
Next up, we have predecessor to Flight of Passage, but it is Soarin.
We can wait a bit, I'd say, for that. Like, it's not my favourite.
No, I feel like once you've ridden Flight of Passage, it's like a bit of a step down going on Soarin then.
Especially if you're on the wrong seat and everything. Like
everything's like warped like that. You see the Eiffel Tower like all like ski whiff.
Yeah.
So yeah, we can wait a bit. Yeah. Next up, we have Space Mountain. Even though for some reason they used the photo from Disneyland. But where would you put it?
I don't know. I don't really like it that much.
Yeah, like the one in Florida isn't the best one. So I would probably say worth using a fast pass. Because I think you can withstand the wait and everything, but
yeah, I've never actually queued for it. We had a fast pass each time, didn't we? I think.
Pretty much, yeah.
I don't even know what the normal queue's like.
But yeah, compared to other versions of the coaster, I think worth using a fast pass. But where would you rate it?
Probably about there.
Yeah, against other ones. Okay. Next up, in our least favourite park, which is also apparently an unpopular opinion, it is Spaceship Earth.
I feel like I could skip it if we had to.
Yeah.
I'm not that bothered.
I'm probably going to say the same, to be fair, probably higher than Frozen and Mission Space, just because I think it is a better ride to them both.
Yeah. It's just a bit dated, isn't it?
Yeah. So I'm excited for them to revamp it if they do, because I'm sure they were supposed to.
Yeah. Next up is my favourite, Splash Mountain.
Well, so, I think we both know where this one's going.
It's a must ride.
Yeah, I really enjoy it as well. It was like the one when I was a kid, like looking forward to going to Disney World. It was the one that I was like, oh, I so want to ride that. So I think it's going to have to go top.
Yeah.
Above everything else.
The next one is Tower of Terror.
I'm going to say must ride no matter the weight. I think it's a really good ride. It could probably do with updates here and there.
Yeah.
Similarly to the one in Disneyland Paris. But I do really enjoy it. I wouldn't like to see it turned into anything else.
No.
Although I do like the idea of the Guardians one that they have in California, but...
No, I don't want it to be turned into that.
We've both agreed must ride no matter the weight, but are we placing it anywhere? Or?
Probably like by Everest somewhere.
Before, higher than Everest or lower?
Lower.
Lower, okay. Next up we have Toy Story Midway Mania.
Ooh. Probably we can wait a bit.
Yeah.
Don't know.
Yeah, wait a bit. Yeah, because it is a good ride, but it does hurt your hands.
Yeah.
So I would probably put it just below Dinosaur.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. So next is Test Track.
Yeah, I really enjoy it. The queue does get a bit annoying.
Yeah.
It's not the best queue. I feel like that's what they could do better, is just like overall make queue spaces more entertaining or appealing. Yeah. Test Track though, I would probably say it's worth using a fast pass for.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't wait very long for it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, what would you say? Would you agree, or would you say must ride?
Agree. Yeah.
Yeah. Would you the lowest
Probably
of the park or bit
above Space Mountain? I'd say.
Just above that. Yeah. Okay. And this next and final one is Under the Sea Journey of the Little Mermaid. So the sort of Omni-Mover dark ride.
Probably say 30 minutes or less. I
Yeah.
couldn't skip it, but I wouldn't want to wait
Yeah.
a long time.
And I'd probably put it just under
Nemo.
Yeah. And there we go. That is our final sort of list. Yeah, there we go. There is probably a few rides that have actually been missed off there, or maybe like shows.
Quite a few, I think.
Yeah, but we didn't actually make it. We found it online.
Yeah.
So I'll leave a link to that in the description if you want to give it a go yourself. Yeah, let us know in the comments. Is there something that you would have put in a completely different category? Like, would you have put like Journey into Imagination with Figment? Would you have put that higher? Or yeah, let us know in the comments. It'd be interesting to find out, wouldn't it? Yeah. If you do like this video, please do like it on YouTube itself. We would really appreciate that. It helps the channel massively. If you didn't like it, dislike it. It does about the same thing. So yeah, if you would like to see us do more like this kind of thing, more tier lists, maybe of a different park, like Disneyland Paris or something.
Universal.
Yeah, or Universal, that would be a good one actually. Let us know in the comments, because we'll probably do them in the future. Yeah. Nonetheless guys, thank you for watching and have a magical day.